indicated that his international career may end before the next World Cup. The Ireland captain will be 38 when the 2023 tournament is played in France.
He's been the man who's made things happen for Ireland for the past decade and more. And that's been a time of unprecedented success for Irish rugby, with a Grand Slam and 2 more Six Nations championships. But today came more than a hint that the end wasn't far off, and that the future didn't involve coaching or punditry.
I have a fair idea what I'll be doing. You never tell anyone your plans because they can change, can't they? No, I've got some things that I'll work towards over the next, whether it's a year or 2 years, I don't know. I'll work towards getting into the real world and starting another life. I think there's some parts of this game that are amazing, that you love and you'd love to be a part of it forever, but then there's some parts that you just can't wait to get a million miles away from it. I love it at the moment. I'm loving every moment of playing, and I just want to focus on this campaign, and then if I stay on next year, just focus on that and try and make the most of whatever's left.
Sexton, who'll win his 97th Ireland cap if he plays against Italy on Saturday, says he's close to signing a 12-month contract extension. But the talk has shifted to if rather than when another deal would follow. That makes France in the autumn of 2023 something of a stretch. Justin Tracy, RTE News.
There will be no easing of the restrictions around sporting activity until after April 5th at the earliest. Taoiseach Micheál Martin said this evening that the government restrictions on certain sporting activity during the next phase. The Olympic Federation of Ireland has launched a new campaign against online abuse, discrimination and hate speech called Don't Scroll By. The Federation is asking people to delete, ban and report.
Leon Reid was in action at the National Indoor Arena last week and Ireland at next month's European Championships. The sprinter had previously competed for Great Britain but qualifies for Ireland through his mother.
When I first switched over, obviously getting comments online saying you're not even Irish and you can't be Irish because you're black. Coming from all these fake accounts with no followers, no pictures, nothing like that, they could literally make them in 5 seconds. I can make an account now while I'm on Zoom to you, and I could be sending you all sorts of hate even though I don't know you.
Reid's experience has become all too common. His new campaign calls for zero tolerance.
Don't scroll by when you see hate online. Call it out.
We've had cases where, athletes representing Ireland have done very well. It's been on social media and there's been hate. It's time to control what we can control, and everybody who is on social media, don't scroll by. If you see something, report it, delete it, ban them, and I think that's what we're really calling into action.
The campaign also has the backing of the Department of Sport, and the OFI has joined the Irish Network and its lobby for appropriate legislation. Claire McNamara, RTE News.
Chelsea's Champions League game with Atletico Madrid tonight is live on RTE2. Coverage begins at 7:30. Bayern Munich's defence of the trophy continues away to Lazio. There's action already underway in the Premier League tonight. Leeds United are hosting Southampton, who've had a penalty overturned by a very open game. The hosts have come close. Liam Cooper with one of their near misses, but it's scoreless at the break. Sam Bennett has slipped to 110th in general classification on the UAE Tour. He was not expected to challenge on today's mountainous stage. Tour de France win. Pogačar has increased his overall lead. He held off Adam Yates to win stage 3 and now leads by 43 seconds overall. And finally in boxing, Aoife O'Rourke is into the quarter-finals of the multi-nations tournament in Bulgaria. And that is your sport for now. David.
Thanks, Dave. Before we go, look at the main news again. The Taoiseach has confirmed that Level 5 restrictions will be extended until the 5th of April. He said a relaxation of the 5-kilometre rule and the gradual resumption of construction may be considered then if conditions are met. Micheál Martin also confirmed the phased reopening of schools from next Monday, beginning with Leaving Cert students and primary pupils up to 2nd class. He added that up to 60% of adults will be fully vaccinated by the end of June.
And you can get all the details on that story as well as the rest of the day's news on the RTE News app. Well, that is the 6-1 News this Tuesday. From all the team, thanks for watching. We'll see you again at the same time tomorrow. But until then, goodbye and do take care.
Listen to your heart. Make cholesterol-reducing plant sterols part of your daily routine with Avonmore Heart Active Milk.
Well, some significant falls of rain since last night and today with 87.6 millimetres recorded in Clune Lake, County Kerry. Now, that orange status rainfall warning remains in operation up until 9 o'clock this evening, with the ongoing likelihood of flooding, and a yellow status rainfall warning then now for southern parts of Leinster and County Limerick. Now, of course, here again is the bigger picture. Low pressure to the west of us, it's been feeding up its extremely active waving cold front since early this morning. Now, some respite this evening and tomorrow, further falls of rain, mainly for the south and east. Beyond that, though, it is looking like a good news weather story. Things looking up, more in the way of dry, bright weather to end the week, with much drier than usual conditions. In fact, winds much lighter too, and some nice sunshine at times. But back to the current situation, we see heavy rain stretching from Mizenhead to Fairhead. That heavy rain now is clearing into the Irish Sea. So as I said, some respite tonight, just scattered falls of rain, but staying quite windy with fresh and gusty southwest winds. Relatively mild tonight. You can see temperatures falling back no lower than 7 to 9 degrees Celsius, and values tomorrow ranging 9 to 11 degrees with moderate to fresh southwest winds. Fairly cloudy start for the falls of rain, mainly for the south and east. Now play that once more. Rain mainly from Munster and Leinster. Elsewhere, more in the way of sunshine with just well scattered showers. That's it from me. A very good evening.
Listen to your heart. Make cholesterol-reducing plant sterols part of your daily routine with Avonmore Heart Active Milk.
A body was found this morning. Do we have reason to believe that it's your husband?
What do you think happened to Dad? He slipped and fell.
You know, it's all a lie. This whole family.
I had reasons to kill Dad. You had reasons. We can't have been the only ones.
Open your eyes!
You don't think this was an accident, do you?
I don't give a damn about the truth.
Grace?
Grace will remember what I tell her to remember.
Smother starts Sunday the 7th of March on RTE1 and RTE Player. Atletico Madrid versus Chelsea, tonight at 7:30 on RTE2 and RTE Player.
This programme is brought to you by Nissan and Pepsi Max, official Champions League sponsors.
We were told the game was over before we'd even started. It wasn't our time to play. We played anyway, and they told us that was fine. You can play. Thought you're good enough, and thought that was good enough for us. It wasn't. The game isn't over until we say it's over. Until we get everything we've given everything for. Until we level the playing field.
Raise up to €20,000 for your local club with Lidl Plus.
Share the moments that matter most with Air Mobile. With 5G in all 99% 4G coverage, and no limits data. We are connecting Ireland. Town, city, country. We are Air Mobile.
1, 2, 3.
Connect more. Air. Let's make possible.
Born with 300 bones, 10,000 taste buds, their development fascinates us. That's why SMA Nutrition has been researching breast milk for over 70 years. SMA Pro follow-on milk is enriched with vitamin D to help support the normal function of baby's immune system. Science inspired by nature.
At Irish Life Health, our benefit plan gives you up to €250 back on a mix of benefits like sports club membership and fitness wearables. Search Irish Life Health.
Douglas, I've been thinking about leaving. I think our marriage might be over.
A bittersweet comedy.
We should still go on holiday. We'll have this last summer together. 3 weeks, 6 countries, 12 cities. We're like, I don't know, you too. I realise you need to discover yourself, but is it so terrible to have us around while you do it?
Yes, it is.
Personally, I prefer food that doesn't actually injure you.
Us, tonight at 10:15 on RTE1 and RTE Player.